Hi there, my name is Shido and this is WeirdoLoveTarot. This is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week of May 30th through June 5th, 2022. It's a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate for every Aries out there. So just take the pieces that fit, leave the rest behind for somebody else. My strap is twisted. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. If you are a cross watcher and you're interested in an Aries, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, for just showing me such kindness. It's been a rough couple of days, and I've been having a really hard time getting into positive energy to sit down and do this. The world is a very negative, messed up place right now, and it seems like the negativity is just growing and growing. And for people like me who feel very deeply, it's a hard thing to deal with. I am one of those people that, and I never knew what the word empath meant until a couple years ago when somebody asked me if I was an empath, and I had no idea what they were talking about. All I know is, like, I can't watch the news. Don't get me wrong, I know everything that's going on in the world, but I can't watch the news. I tend to block out people who are, constantly on about their opinions about things like politics and religion and, basic human decency, anything, I tend to block them out of my social media feed because it doesn't sit well with me. That kind of energy of my opinion's right, yours is wrong. I can't do it. And it's just coming at me from every direction the last couple days since that school shooting in Texas. And I've just been having a hard time kind of getting recentered. So bear with me. I actually sat down a couple times and started to make a video about just my opinion of the way the world is these days. And I couldn't do it. I broke down crying. I mean, very emotionally every time I did it. So, nobody wants to see me with mascara running down my face, a head full of snot. So I didn't post. But I did, I did get to vent some and get some of those emotions out of me, and that helped a lot, even if I didn't post them. And anyway. Now the song I had coming through for you, Aries, was Supertramp, Give a Little Bit. And it's funny because it's like when I was meditating and I heard the song, I just went, wow, that's a song that everybody should hear right about now, because it's a song about just being kind to each other, to showing each other that, showing people that you care, that you feel for them. Okay. There's a line in the song that says, see the man with the lonely eyes, reach out and take his hand, you'll be surprised. What I was feeling from this, and I kept seeing a tornado. Well, actually, it was like Tasmanian devil type tornado, but I kept hearing like a whirlwind of emotions. So I feel like somebody here, whether it be you, whether it be somebody you're dealing with, somebody in your energy, has not known the kind of kindness they are receiving, and it has kind of raised up a whole whirlwind of emotions in them that they aren't used to. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into the cards. We have elephant spirit. Learn from the past. Okay. All those lessons that you've learned, all those things you've been through that have taught you so much, you need to make sure you keep those in mind in the upcoming days. Although we often wish we could leave the past behind, elephant spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions that have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today, and we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant Spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it. All of us are memory-based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are and where we are going. The stories of events you experienced, the stories of our collective memory, and the stories of relationships you have had can be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity, for you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from your past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. Excuse me. I had a tickle in my throat the whole time I was reading that. Okay. Yeah, I gotta have my Polar Pop. I am a Pepsi junkie. Anyway, angels and spirit guides, please give me clear and accurate messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. I started making some decisions. I am going to be quitting smoking. So I may be a little moody when I'm doing readings here in about a week, because I'm going to start the month of June smoke-free. They have these nice little vapes at work that I want to try. So we're gonna see how that goes. And I'm also, once I kick that habit, yeah, the Pepsi's got to go too, because I've been having some sugar issues and I don't want that to get out of control. So, a big change is coming. I'm going to get back to the gym. I lost my motivation for a really long time, and I'm starting to finally get it back. So, let's just be positive and kick Scheidel in the ass when she doesn't go through with what she keeps saying she needs to do. So let's see what we got for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Okay, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's those lessons that what Elephant Spirit was telling you about. Learn from that, okay? Learn those lessons and grow. Because once you grow, once you put yourself more out there as, in this new form, that's when you're going to have more love come in for you. And we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean wedding engagement. For some, it may, but it just means it's developing a little deeper. So let's go ahead and look at your energies. What do we have for the recent past for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Recent past. Thank you. Seven of Swords, some kind of deception. So what is this Seven of Swords about in the recent past for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Thank you. Okay. Oh, Two of Coins. Three of Swords. So somebody was juggling you with somebody else possibly and lying about it, and you could have possibly found out about it, and broken heart. So let's see what's going on in Aries' current energy. Pretty self-explanatory there. What's going on in Aries' current energy, please? Thank you. Queen of Swords, cutting out anything that isn't, doesn't serve your greater good. Learning those lessons moving forward. And once you do, that's usually what is meant for you comes in. So that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Why is this Queen of Swords here, please? Why is this Queen of Swords here, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Thank you. There you are, the Emperor card. Getting your life into control. You're Nine of Coins. You're working on you. You're putting all that energy into you to become self-sustaining. You're getting your shit together. Taking the lead in your life. You're actually stepping up and doing something here. So what's the problem? Because it seems like you're cutting out anything that's not meant for you, learning those lessons, growing, getting your, and learning that you are good on your own, and although you would like something more. There's that Nine of Pentacles here in the end. Now you have the Nine of Coins here, and then you have the Nine of Coins here in the challenges. The problem here is you're a little too independent. What's this Nine of Pentacles here about in the challenges? That one went clear across the room. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. So, the problem is you're a little too independent. You have the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. Now, I feel like you've become a little detached, okay? And you're not letting anybody in. You can't move forward. You can't, find that peace if you're pushing everybody away. If you're like, yeah, I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody in my life. I'm good on my own. Well, you might miss out on what's meant for you if you keep cutting out, everybody and everything just because somebody lied to you and broke your heart in the past. Okay? You got to let that go. You got, remember the forgiving and learning here? As you release and heal the past, that's when love comes into you. The problem is you're kind of stuck in that energy. Hold on one second. My phone's ringing. Sorry, spam. But I feel like the problem here is you can't move forward and find that successful connection because you're stuck in this energy of you don't need anybody. Okay? So you've kind of gotten a little cold and detached. So now I'm still hearing this song coming in. What I'm feeling here is you're going to have somebody come in and treat you in a way that you haven't been treated before, okay? But you have to let go of this energy of, I don't need anybody, okay? Or it's never going to happen. If you cut everything out just because you've been hurt in the past. So you have to heal that and you have to move on from that. So let's get a potential outcome here. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. So let's see what the potential outcome is here for Aries. Five of Pentacles. You have the Five of Pentacles, which, that's the abandonment card. That's the left out in the cold. That's somebody getting ghosted. Okay? I feel like, if you stay in this energy of, I don't need anybody, this is what you're going to, you have the Judgment and the Eight of Cups. Okay? Eight of Cups is walking away because effort wasn't being put in. Did everything possibly could, and I feel like this is that person's energy. They're like, I tried, and when they walk away, and because you're not giving, because you are in this energy of I don't need anybody, I'm good on my own, I'm fine with what I have now, I don't want to put myself out there to get hurt again, you're gonna end up feeling like they're just going to walk away because they're like, well, you don't want anything. You don't need anybody. You don't want anybody in your life. Why should I keep trying? Okay. And this is going to leave you feeling abandoned. But if you look at this Five of Pentacles, she's sitting there out in the cold. What she doesn't realize is the key to this lock on this door to come out of the cold is right there. You don't have to be stuck in this energy of I don't need anybody and not letting anybody in. Okay? Because if you shut somebody out, why would they want to keep trying? I feel like you're like in this playing hard to get. You might not be doing it intentionally. You just might be, yeah, I don't want anything. If you're doing it intentionally, don't push it, because this person will just go, okay, fine, you don't want it. I'll go find something else. I mean, there's 7 billion people in the world. If one person, no matter how much you like somebody, there's other people out there. I can relate. I have Aries in my chart. I can relate. Okay. Because, I'm in that I don't need anybody kind of energy at the moment. But I am slowly realizing that, someday I would like to find somebody that I can have that kind of connection with again. Because let's face it, when you're happy and you're with somebody and you have somebody in your life that, makes you feel good, okay? I mean, you can feel fine on your own, but when you have that somebody that just wants to share the experience of life with you, you feel more motivated. You feel more energetic. You feel like, yeah, I can do this because I have support. I have somebody on, by my side going through sharing this experience with me. Okay. Like me currently, it's like I'm fine on my own. I am. I don't need somebody in my life, and I definitely don't want any kind of negative people in my life. But when I'm by myself, I tend to procrastinate a lot. I get kind of down and in a funk, like, I don't want to do anything, because I'm bored with the human experience, to be completely and totally blunt and honest about it. I just get bored with the human experience. It's like, if you have someone in your life, it helps you to, enjoy the human experience a little bit more. It really does. But that doesn't mean just jump into anything with anybody. You got to find the person that's right for you. So let's get some advice here from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Advice from Spirit for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hangman. Change your perspective. Let go of expectations. Let go of control. And just let things happen naturally. So what's this Hangman card about? What's this Hangman card about here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay, Seven of Swords and the Six of Coins. Okay. Now, what this is telling me is, okay, because you have the Seven of Swords here twice. Now, you could be stuck in that energy of, hey, somebody lied to me in the past, someone broke my heart, they, were juggling me with somebody else, or, didn't, they put me on the back burner, basically. They breadcrumbed me. They didn't give fully to this. They didn't reciprocate. Okay. And you might be stuck in that energy and Spirit saying, learn those lessons from the past. Okay. Those things you learned in the past. Okay. Everybody's different. Just because you see similarities in somebody new that comes into your life doesn't mean that they are just like the last, somebody in your past. Okay, you have to go into every connection, every experience with an open mind and an open heart, and literally just see what happens. You can have somebody that, yet just because they have similar ways of doing things, or have done something similar to somebody that hurt you in the past, doesn't make them the same person. It could be something totally different. So, we're all individuals. We're all different. You can't just say you don't need anybody and don't want anybody, because it's like saying all of one gender is the same. Like all men are the same or all women are the same. no, nobody's the same. We're all individuals and we all act based on how we have lived our lives and our own life experiences. You got to go into things with an open mind and an open heart. But if you stay in this energy of, I don't need anybody, I don't want to get into anything else because everybody's always hurt me, it looks like somebody's going to go, okay, you don't want this, I'll just go. I tried. Got to change your perspective. Not everybody's going to do the same thing that a past person has done to you. So heal from that, learn those lessons so that you can grow and commit to actually growing. Okay. But those are all the messages I have for you tonight. I hope this resonated with somebody or helped somebody out there. If it did, can you do me a favor and click on that like button? I like to know that somebody got something out of my readings. If you like the way I read and you want to see more content by me, I invite you to, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.